Oh, we live.
We're live.
We live, y'all.
I want to warn y'all, I didn't see it yet.
I didn't see it either.
Bruh.
I didn't see it either.
Bruh. Wow.
I heard I'm looking like a hater again.
Wow.
So
Twitter is
why are you saying wow?
All right, guys. So, first of all, welcome back to After Happily I can't even say it. Welcome back to After Happily Ever After Show with Tara Wallace and our guest today, Jeremy Meeks, Mike, and Peter Guns. Hey guys.
What's happening?
What up?
What up?
I just have to say, you know what? I wasn't quite sure what this episode was gonna hold like in its entirety. I mean, obviously we got the clip, and this was like such a huge episode for all three of you guys. So I really think that it was like the best thing that could have happened that I was able to get the three of you guys on the line.
It's gonna be like that every week. Get used to it.
I mean, it was just like a full range of just emotions, vulnerability. You guys working through stuff and just stuff that we just don't really see. And, you know, I just want to go back a little bit to the beginning and just talk about, you know, where your head was coming into this house. Like, all of you stars in your own right, you've accomplished so much, and then it's still, even for you, Peter, entering into something very different, very new from pretty much anything you've ever done. And that is entering this reality world in a dating show. So
Yeah, for me, I definitely came into this experience, you know, nervous for one, because I've never done nothing like this, but also open to an experience and something new. And also connecting with everybody, you know. Did I think that we would all connect as fast as we did? Not exactly. But am I surprised? Not at all. Because everyone is so dope and everyone's energy was so dope. And so, like, I really hope that the network shows some of those very vulnerable conversations that we had, even if they chop it up. Like, I understand, you know, a lot of those conversations were long, but they were very honest, and not a lot of, to be honest, I don't think any television show has ever seen anything like the conversations that we've had,
The vulnerability that we expose the world to, you know what I'm saying? As black men, like you said, in the house, you've never seen anything like that. I mean, we share some feelings. We share a bunch of emotions and a bunch of energy, you know?
Yeah.
And like, this was extremely stressful for you, this episode, you know, number one, because you're going on a whim and choosing someone to keep from Nicole again. And then in the midst of thinking that you did the right thing, you're being chosen to date someone. So I was so drawn to this episode because like you were just being pulled every single way. I don't think you realized it, you know, and just to, you know, give it your all. It was like no matter what happened, 100%. And also, I think it's like we owe you so many apologies because we see you really working so hard. And in the house, I think we were all fussing at you. Like, did you choose the right person? Did you do the right thing this time? And it was not just a hearsay, but to actually see it and see you really were choosing and really were having the right conversations and asking the right questions. You really did have Nicole's, you know, best interest the whole time.
Yeah, I did, and and you know, it just so happens. But you know, not to say, you know, not to give the show away for my boy Jeremy who hasn't seen it, but you know, all of that transpired out of him being a caring individual like he is, and everything jumped off from that, you know, and you know, even though, you know, I didn't see any tears, or I didn't know any tears came from LaPortia, but you know, she was sad about not being in the house. She was sad about not connecting with Nicole, and she was sad about everything that happened.
Oh,
But
okay.
but but Nicole, we were a family, and you got to roll with your family a lot of the times. You got to roll, with and that's
And,
exactly what she did.
and so when it comes to the Portia, um, again, like I've been a little busy and I haven't been able to sit down and watch the episode yet. But I felt really bad because once I was able to sleep on it, I realized that I had triggered something for her in her past. And that was definitely not a TV moment. That was not her blowing up trying to get cameras to follow her. Um, I really triggered something in her by the way that I approached her, or I don't know, but I had to step back and think why I got that kind of reaction when I didn't think that it, you know, warranted that. Uh, and that's why, well, I don't want to give away too much. And so, but I felt really bad. And I really want to apologize and hear her side of the story on, where that came from. And so La Portia, if you're watching, I send you nothing but love and positive energy.
Yes. Peter?
I don't know. I
Peter, shut the
saw. I
fuck up.
saw.
Shut the
Fuck up.
fuck up,
Shut
Peter.
the fuck up with all that, Jeremy. With all that positive energy, talking to the hyenas. What I'm gonna say is, I think Mike touched on it pretty well. Even though we may not have known the full story when I see my brother, what I did see, and I apologize to it too. I went at it, but what I did see, Jeremy was at a point where he was trying to cool it off and say, "Hey, can we talk?" And she wouldn't come down from wherever she was. So I'm the type of person when somebody's apologizing, especially one of my brothers or whatever it is, and they're trying to apologize and get it back to where it belongs, and you don't want to hear it, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, and all that, then I'm on the other side of that. I understand where you coming from, Jerm, but once we was trying to take it down, she was still on that type of energy. And from what
But
I'm hearing, the
when
show
you
wasn't showing that. The show didn't
get,
show that, from what I'm hearing.
yeah.
Well, I want to go back, Peter, just to kind of talk about just, your intentions coming to the house, just because, Portia's not here, and so I don't want it to be just very one-sided where I don't want to seem like
Not one-sided. Jeremy apologized. He told his story. I'm telling my story. She wouldn't calm down after she hit the fin. So he could be where he's at. I'm gonna be where I'm at. I felt like we was trying to bring it back down, and she was just on 10. I don't give a fuck with that trigger. We all got shit from our past. You know what I mean? So they both owe each other an apology. That apology shouldn't just come from one place. And I'm because I saw some lives today where somebody was like trying to heat on my man, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all wasn't there. Y'all watching 30 seconds or something that. But even after that, she hit the fan. For the sake of Nicole, he came down to and she just wouldn't come down off of whatever she was on. So fuck that. What you were saying though?
I want to talk about your vulnerability in the house.
What happened?
I want to talk about your vulnerability in the house.
Oh man, shit, man. Just it was rough. Anytime you got to go do a show where you got to go find somebody to put their penis in your baby mom's, it's a rough thing to have to do.
Yeah, yeah. It was all good until I saw Nicole sitting on Cornelia's lap in
You
the
see what I'm
jacuzzi.
saying? But all fairness to Uncle Gunzy. Hold on, wait. Uncle Gunzy said it was fucking rough from the top. I walked in there and said, this ain't cool. Everybody else was like, I don't care. Ooh, the jealousy that came out. Like, y'all gotta stay tuned. Y'all gotta watch these niggas come out. They get on the hate. The hate comes out.
After Wednesdays at 10 p.m. on BET. But what I mean is, I think there's just sometimes, and you know this as well as I do, in all of the minutes that you film, they get such a small portion. And so, this is not saying you haven't done a lot, but there are some really great moments that I feel like you have and that you share and that you see, and that I don't think sometimes gets enough light, and that is like some of your vulnerable moments with Riel this time. I think that, she kind of came in the house at the right tone, the right energy, for you to kind of get to know her in maybe a more familiar way, and I think there were like extremely cute moments between the two of you. Where you were.
Reality, let me tell you something. She's beautiful. She's dope. I mean, everyone that I've dated, I mean, I don't want to give it away. Dope. It's just that certain. It's the only thing with her. So let's keep it on real. It was. She had a starch resemblance. Now, not to say like they were twins or they look alike. She just reminded me of my daughter. It was just something that is hard to explain. I felt too old for her, even though people would be like, no, she's in her 30s, she's perfectly fine, and I agree, but it just something felt wrong. But she is fun, dope, open, you know what I mean? She could pull back on that blue a little bit, but other than that, she can shake that blue for a day, but other than that, that's my baby.
You know what? No, I saw her in LA when I was out there, right? And she was kind of worried about how she would be perceived on the show.
She's
And if you
beautiful.
really right, and if you really liked her, I was like, nah, I think he was kind of feeling you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
She's dope.
No, watching this episode, I could tell. I could really tell. I was, he was rattling. Like, I think he really likes it.
I do. She's bad. Yo, listen, man. Riel, if you watching with your cute blue self.
Electric blue, baby.
So blue.
electric blue.
Yeah, so I want to ask you an honest question. And, because the whole idea of this is for us to talk about answers, not to kind of interrogate or to make anyone feel uncomfortable. But when you were coming into the house, and were you really open to finding love, or really were you like WTF?
Who are you asking that?
All three of you. Every question is for all three of you. And and I'm not gonna say this myself because I'm a part of it. So coming into the house, ideally, I was like, I'm doing this, but I don't know if I would ever even be interested in a guy who would be interested in finding love on TV. It's just not my style. It's not my flow. Like, that just seems kind of weird. But I'm gonna try to be open. Let's see. And so that's my honest truth coming into the house.
Speaking for myself, the only way I was gonna even be able to be on the show is if I knew deep down that I was gonna be open to experiencing this experience. And so I really had to make a decision months in advance, like a for real decision, because this was like a really big leap for me. I had done film, I had done some theater, but like reality, and then to come into the house and realize that this is like for real,
I don't know these people are gonna be around for 21 days.
Yeah, like all these moments are so real and raw. And even though it's cut up, it is raw and uncut. Like, they didn't feed us no lines.
Right. But Jeremy, the world got to see you, Jeremy. They got to see you. They got to see me. They got to see Peter. No matter what the fuck you think about Peter, that's my man's 50 grand right there, right? No matter what the fuck
Love you,
anybody think
Mike.
about Peter, you know what I'm saying? And Tara, you just had the ladies like you were like the queen mother of the house because everybody looked up to you. And it's like, no matter what nobody thinks about y'all, man, this show really showed who the fuck y'all really were. You know what I'm
So
saying?
another thing is that what I'm really hoping, and if someone from the network is watching right now, um, there's the episodes are going to be what the episodes are going to be, but at some point please release all of that footage and start showing behind the scenes different version. There's so much incredible powerful footage that I've yet to see.
You ain't gonna see it. Good luck.
I'm just hoping that we are shown in that incredible light that we stand in and walk in every day, and not just
Right.
moments of
Hostility and craziness.
yeah.
Yeah. So back to the original question. Yes, I came in to find you love. I didn't think I would find nobody. I came in there selfishly. At first, just to be honest with you, it was only supposed to be Tara and Mina finding me love. And then they said, yo, Guns, you gotta find Tara something. I said, whoa, wait, what?
I mean, I was against it at first.
What you mean? I thought this was the Peter Guns, find Guns love. Nah, you gotta find Tara somebody. So I was like, oh shit, huh?
You thought it was feeling you?
You thought I was feeling?
Thought I was feeling you? That nigga on money.
Listen. But I was on there really trying to find Nicole Love.
Not me.
Right? Because remember,
fuck
leave my man alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. That's my boy.
I'm just playing with you. It's all love. That's my nigga.
Now, as y'all know, the last time I seen Nicole was what? 2011, March 20th at 5:53 p.m.
Yeah.
Right? When she left, but she left this watch and dry this time, right? The first time she left, she took the watch and dry, but that very last time, I had a watch and dry. She didn't take that.
What time did she leave?
She left at 5:53 p.m.
Yeah, this is so funny because whenever my girlfriend does anything, he knows the date and the time. I don't even understand.
You know what's crazy is as many times as I've been released from behind them walls, I can't remember one day I was ever, let alone the time.
That is crazy. So, guys, okay, let's because it's the dating show, and maybe you have in your mind who you're gonna meet, what the girl is gonna look like, every time there was a mixer. We need more singles. We were all like, are they more singles? Are they new singles? And we're all looking. So I want you guys to build a perfect person for you. I want you guys to build a perfect, and so this perfect person for you, and I want you included, Mike, and that is, I want to know what her personality is, what her body would look like, and what her face would look like.
I would take this girl I know named Nika, right?
Yes.
I'm mixing with this other girl named Real.
Personality, real. Okay, Nika's body, real personality.
Then I go to Miami and get LeJay.
Ooh.
Then I might fly down to Dallas and find a little, thick something named Thelma. I mix them all together like gumbo and see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think it'll be perfect.
Got it.
I don't know. I'm just, you asked. Go ahead, you, Jeremy.
Jeremy's more time.
Tell me, have you seen her?
Right, today, right now, November 2nd, 11:28. Build your perfect person.
My perfect person.
Someone in the house, by the way.
It has to be from someone in the house.
No, it doesn't have to be. Just it can be anyone's personality, anyone's body type.
All right. I'm gonna build, but I'm gonna build from the house. Okay, so the legs of LeJade. Danielle, when you had legs start up to your neck, I would take.
How you picking my joints?
No,
just the legs from your joint.
Just the legs. Just the legs. I would take the chest of either Nicole or Melissa. I would
Damn,
definitely,
picking
I would
German
definitely,
joints.
I would definitely take Melissa's teeth. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
You stay trying to get a nigga baby mama. I know that.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And I'd take the flexibility of Amina because she was making
Yo,
me
stay
hurt.
off niggas baby
She was
mother.
making no, I
This
no,
nigga
I
be
mean, from the yoga stuff. That was all from the
this
yoga.
nigga be
And,
on niggas baby moms is
and I take them hands of Tara.
woo. Another baby moms this.
Oh my God.
Nigga love
Uh,
niggas baby moms this.
wow, for me, um, I don't know. I guess, I'm very attracted to, if I had to build someone, the perfect queen.
Hear this deep shit.
Uh,
Oh,
for
yeah.
one, she would have the brightest aura. When she walked into every single room, everyone would just stare. Uh, Incredible energy, loves to laugh, loves to
Hmm.
go on adventures and live life to the fullest. Um, beautiful inside and out.
So tell me, have you seen her? Her name is Tina.
You talk about. Okay, now you talk about my baby mom. Now you talk about Nicole, because that's who Nicole is. Okay, I get it. But me and Nicole, we ain't got no babies, but she's still my baby mama.
Yeah.
This is so unbelievable. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Okay, so Jeremy, I know we're very close to the time, so let me know if you have to go. I just have pretty much like two more questions, and that is the one. The second to the last question is: if you could walk back into this house all over again, what would you do different?
What would I? I uh damn. See this. I don't know who's watching this. Right?
I mean,
Come
it's like
on, nigga.
Hey,
Don't
there's just different things, different emotions, and
well,
I
see
feel like
now walking back into this house, I now know, how this is edited. And so we all have real issues because we have history with each other. And so, you know, I would have had us had more real arguments with a real solution if that's what they want, if that's what they want. you know. And
I think when things got really heated, you and Peter were basically you guys were both always focused on the solution, which was like really really decent.
yeah, because that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have beef, we all have issues, we've all made mistakes, but how can we sit down and communicate and come to a resolution? And both sides own up equally, and so I think it's just very important. Um, yeah.
What I would change if I could walk back into the house, I would utilize that pool like Peter did. That motherfucker was in the pool every day, all day. He was
Yeah.
as brown as me when he left that motherfucker.
yeah, man.
And also, I would have slept outside more than I did.
Right, right.
That motherfucker Jeremy was slept out there by the horses the first night, and they had to tell him to come back over. Like, what you doing out there, bro? That's he over the gate. I'm like, bro, come back.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm crossing. I'm going over. I'm sleeping outside. I'm like, there were the coyotes. It's like, they're gonna
Mm-mm.
I think for me, I would have tried to give I would have drink a little less, of course, but I would have tried to give you a little space to really do your thing. I was hating a little bit, and I wasn't really. I was paying more attention to some of the things that was going on, other than what was going on around me, especially when it was with people I wasn't sure about. So I think if I could do it differently, I would just try to find my own little cubby hole and just, focus on what I'm doing, what I'm there for, instead of like, worrying about what was going on around me. But other than, I mean, to be honest with you, if I'm being honest, I really wouldn't change anything. I had a wonderful time. Again, I got new brothers, new sisters. I wouldn't. It's one of those things where it's like probably the realest show I've ever done. And if nothing ever came from this show, which I could never say, I got these brothers right here and some new sisters and other brothers, and I want to shout out the singles that came in the house that I grew to
So,
love.
yeah.
They've all become so dope. I don't want to start naming people, and I play a lot about Winthorpe, but I think Winthorpe is a very, very incredible person. He's a dope person. He's intelligent. I learned some things from him as well. He's sincere. So with that being said, yeah, there's a little uncomfortable shit that goes on when you ever see something like that, but. Other than that, man, I would not change. Is that the answer to your question for me? It would be hard to change anything. I mean, I would have learned those blind spots to see where I can get a little smoochy on. But other than that,
I knew it. I knew
you was doing it all in front of the cameras, nigga. Bye.
Well, I think that sometimes because I'm able to, people say I can't hear me. I'm not sure what's going on. Sometimes like suppress certain things. People think that it's easy for me. And it's not always easy. It's just, being vulnerable in certain spaces is still a difficult thing for me. Even though I've done reality TV, it's just in me to keep certain things private. And so things that bother me, I may deal with them for a long time. And Peter knows this for a fact. Something can happen this week, but I'm not mad about it until next week. It takes me a long time to process. So I'll be fighting next week about something that happened this past Monday.
No, you fight about shit that happened 9 years ago, nigga. Nigga, bye.
I never said I was perfect. Perfect-ish. So, it's difficult, but, to sit here and say it wasn't weird in some respect. It was weird. So,
it was amazing. I love that.
Like today, I had a really hard time. I think today I missed everybody more than ever. And I was like, damn, like I want to do like a Zoom where we all can just get on a Zoom and like see each other. So it was really difficult today.
The season finale, we gonna do something. We all gonna get together, but I don't want to make it one night. I want us to stay together for the week, for a few days, just a few days. I don't want everybody flying and fly out. Let's stay together for a few days on the finale.
Yeah, and let's not have so many. Like, let's make it small and intimate.
I agree.
It was
even though I got a lot of family here that's fans of you guys now. They're gonna want to meet y'all.
Yeah,
Guys.
for sure. Off top.
All right, guys. So my last question, Jeremy, you have to get it before anyone. Last question is, and I want the truth, guys. I want the fucking truth. Who in this house would you fuck? Who in this house would you marry? And who in this house would you send home?
What?
What in the house?
In the house, the whole cast, singles.
Who would you what?
Who would you fuck? Who would you marry?
What? You really gonna?
Nah, that's a hard one, yo.
That is hard.
This nigga drinking that one. Nigga got all three of our baby mothers in the fucking.
No. Okay. I would
You can say whoever. This is your time. It was okay. Let me just set the scene. We're in Kentucky. We're in the middle of freaking nowhere. It's hot. And I don't care what these guys say. People,
including the singles or just in the house.
It was hot. We were horny. It was just like all this touching and rubbing. Who would you fuck?
Singles included?
Yes, the entire cast.
Oh.
You said fuck, marry, and who?
Send home.
And send home. Okay. So I'm a fuck Thelma.
Niggas, boy. Ooh. Niggas. Ooh.
Hey, I'm a marry Tina. I'm gonna send Nika home.
Woo.
To get her energy right. She's very beautiful.
Ooh.
She's a queen, but she just got to get her energy right. And so I'm going to send her to get her energy right.
So I'm a fuck Tina. Marry Thelma.
It's getting spicy. It's getting spicy, Mike. I don't know how you can follow this.
And who'd you send home?
The one
Gun?
they sent home already. What's her name? That was fucking with my brother up there. I'm gonna send her home again. I'm gonna fly back and send her back to fuck up out of here.
Okay. So I would fuck Brianna. I'll fuck Brianna.
Okay.
I'd marry Shar because she's just interesting as fuck. She's just interesting.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
I love Shara.
And
Send the hell home.
and who would I send home? I would send Nani home because she's violent. She's violent towards me.
Nani.
Because Nani said she was gonna punch me in my mouth about 17 times, and I don't need that kind of violence
The
around
only
me.
thing she ever told you to do was relax.
That's all Monty says is relax.
Relax.
You need to relax.
No, she would come up to me and say, "I'm gonna fuck you up, Mike. Like I'm punching your fucking face." She did that. Yeah, and I don't need that kind of hassle. You know, I don't need that kind of energy.
Oh my God. I didn't know Monty was a thug. I called her right before this. I didn't know she was a thug like that. So I'm gonna give you guys the same message I gave last week. I would fuck Jeremy. I would marry Winthrop, and I would send Cornelius home.
Why y'all do my boy like that? Don't do my boy Cornelius like that.
Look,
Cornelius is cool.
I'm a
man.
player. I think that's what I said. That's what I said.
I need to
Listen,
go
man.
to bed.
Jeremy eyes turn to whatever color shirt he got on. I can't. Nigga put on a red shirt, his eyes. I'm like, what the fuck? Green, blue. I can't even imagine.
Look, man, I had so much fun. So last week was very interesting, and I really wanted to let people see a different perspective of the house. That's why it was so important for all you guys to be here. And I thank you so much, Mike, Peter, Jeremy. I don't take you for granted. Thank you so much, Peter. This will keep you out of child support at least 6 more months out of court.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
So all I got to do is your whack ass YouTube page, and I'm good. I'll do it next week too.
And listen. If you bring me back on, I'll tell you the truth. If I pick Jayla for me or Nicole.
Oh! It just got spicy. Okay, stay tuned. It just got spicy. Oh man, I love you guys so much. Thank you.
Love you too.
Thank you. Love you.
Brother.
Love you, man. Love you.
Listen, Guns. I love you, Jeremy. I love you, Tara. Oh my God. Listen, I thought I was gonna be the most famous person in the house because they didn't tell me who I was gonna get there till I seen y'all asses. My little bubble was burst. I was like,
Mike,
love you, man.
Mike, you work more than all of us. So,
all right, gas her ass and already got a full tank. All right.
Right. You know. Bye, y'all. I love y'all.
Love you.
Peace. Love y'all too.
Bye.